because I thought it would be boring. I thought that with all the oldies and younger children, I won't enjoy it.
Nakul ended up making a song which is terrific, had very excellent words, had good meanings and stuff. This was my first ever lifetime opportunity to be playing drums in front of a camera.
If I'm coming here alone, because sometimes at night I feel scared, because sometimes I think there must be a ghost over here. I like it, learn how to make films and so.
We not only listen to Piyush, but he was also our waking alarm in the morning. He used to wake us around like 5 o'clock in the morning. In the workshop, I thought I'll not be able to sing the song, and after that I got used to it.
It was really different from the school. Like there was more fun, more games, and everything to do here. It was a nice place. We enjoyed ourselves. Camera and this shooting. All this natures.
Rashi did very great job in the camera when she took the shot of the mountain and the broken house. I counted and took nice shots, and I also did great job in the camera.
I learned to handle a camera and to communicate with different people and understand the people like Nemo.
You guessed it right. This is about the special 24/5 workshop for filmmaking. A creative unit coming together and aspiring to tap talent. And get ready for a 6-month training process which culminates in a film by the children, and hopefully this one will be a wow and go on to win awards.
Special, firstly because it was for children with special needs, and secondly because I don't think anybody must have ever even thought about doing something with children at this age. And we had an age group of children from 14 to about 17 years of age. And any other school in Delhi, I don't think anybody has ever ventured into filmmaking with children and this age group, especially children with special needs. I don't know how many hours went into arranging this entire meet. We started with 10 children, and then who's going to come, who's not going to come, how are we going to go, whether it's Traveras or Polis, who should be seated in which car, which route should it be taken, so that we can finally all meet at one place. So there was a lot of planning which had to go, a lot of re-planning, there were a lot of changes which were done, last minute changes were done, the taxis came late, so a lot went into that.
Look, I don't see it as a one-shot exercise. It was a journey we made at various levels. And I think it was about discovering the children, creative expressions. It was about tapping their talent, and what we have in mind long term, of course, is preparing them for new age training and careers. And it was also about child-friendly curriculum. A different way of teaching, which has nothing to do with rankings, percentages, recognition.
As a facilitator, it was a huge learning for me, because the children had their own ideas of filmmaking. They knew, they had their own reasons and logic on the kind of frames they were going to take. They had their arguments in support and in defense of what they were shooting. They were ready, they would speak when they were ready. In this whole process, the children became film critics, they donned the director's cap, they became humble apprentices at some stage, they grilled interviewees, they wrote lyrics, composed the music for the song, and they shot the stuff, they hid behind cameras, and they also produced their debut film.
It all began with a grand opening on day 1. at 6:30 p.m. at the retreat center in the foothills of the Mussoorie Hills. Neerja, Meenal and Rachna lost no time. In 2 hours, the entire group was herded into the hall and the workshop began.
To begin with, we had to get to know each other. The best way we found was to do it by introducing the person on the right side. Each of us got stuck with a deserving name. The ice was broken, but we had to make new friends.
We, the children, parents, facilitators, broke up and formed 4 production companies.
Some had no identity crisis. They called themselves Helping Hand.
Others, who wanted to be in with the times, called themselves the Cool Productions.
On some, the influence of TV was very obvious. Inspired by the popular serials, they were the Khichdi production.
The last group, Spark U Production, strung together their initials. The day ended. We all sat back after dinner and watched Munna Bhai MBBS. The film not only deepened the bond but strangely charged us up for the next day. And that evening, stars were born. Day 2 was serious, getting into the business of filmmaking. We had to get around to exploring many dimensions of filmmaking, to discover what we thought of the medium. All of us discovered the hidden film critic in us.
Sanjay Dutt knows what is right, what is wrong, yet makes parents unhappy.
Sanjay Dutt is a pretender. He used technology to copy.
He shows everyone how Jadoo ki Jappi works.
Where a person is dying, what can a doctor do? He is not God.